video, but he said that I've been calling him some sexual predator or something. I bought him a shot. I gave him a beer, and he said I don't want it. He shoved it at me and fucking shoved it in my face, and I fucking swung at it.
Hey man, I'm gonna read you something real quick, okay? You have the right to remain silent and think you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to hire an attorney and have one present with you during your questioning anytime if you wish. You also have the right to terminate any questions, not answer any questions if you so wish. You understand these rights if I explain them to you?
What? Because he threw a shot first at me. He should go to jail. Look at he's drinking. Video. He threw the shot at me. I said, "Hey, Abel." He said, "Oh, you're saying I'm a sexual predator?" I said, "I've never said nothing about that." I said, "Here's a shot." He goes, "I don't want nothing to do." Sling a shot in my face, and that's when I punched him. He hit me first. I've been on the rotation here for 19 years. I've helped police officers out. I've helped police officers when they've been tackled by predators or whatever. Jumped on. You can ask Rodney Watson and ask the sheriff. Or could you at least give me at least a damn ticket for assault instead of this? We at least
Jerry, if I could, I would.
Really?
We get your help.
Here, will you just keep it in the front and I'll get it later? I ain't ever been arrested for nothing. Not what you know, it's who you know in this county. I don't do nothing but retaliate if I ever done anything.
Hell, I've arrested thousands of people and not one of them has ever felt that it was fair.
And I've never even been to jail in my life, and I don't want to be in there with this guy, fucking weirdo, looking at me over here, going to kill me in a cell. I got fucking Frankenstein behind you over here looking at me like I'm going to be thrown in there with him. How many times have I called the sheriff's office after they missed a search? How much drugs they found? Me.
Okay.
Dude, I'm the good guy here, and I'm getting the bad guy.
I ain't never one time said you were the bad guy. I ain't never one time said anything about you.
But you're treating me like that one.
I ain't treating
when
you.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Jerry,
I defended myself.
I'm treating you nicer than I treat most people I bring in. This conversation would have been on 15 minutes ago.
Freedom of Information Act. FOIA.
Watchdog News Network.
Welcome back to BZ Watchdog News Network. I'm your boy BZ, coming to you from Whitney, Texas, right here in Hill County. If you're new, I've been digging into allegations of corruption across the area. Yes, Hillsboro, I see you. And tonight we've got a case study that checks every box. Money, name dropping, and handcuffs, with courtesy written all over them. Date stamped this March 18th, 2023, JJ's Roadhouse. On one side, Jerry Moore, former owner of Speedway Towing and current owner of Jerry's Towing. On the other side, a former employee named Abel Billar. According to witnesses and what you'll see on camera, a verbal dust-up turns into what appears to be a sucker punch. Abel calls 911, waits outside. A Hill County deputy arrives, does what looks like a by-the-book investigation, and arrests the person he believes is the offender. Now here's where it gets Texas spicy during the encounter. You'll hear name dropping, big money talk about donations to the sheriff's office, and calls to get former Sheriff Rodney Watson on the phone. Later, you'll see jailhouse chatter, a resume recital, and a request that sounds a lot like, how about a ticket instead of a cell? Through it all, pay attention to two things. One, professionalism by the deputy, including what some would call courtesy handcuffing in front. And two, the statements made on camera that raise fair treatment and nepotism questions. We'll break down what the video appears to show and where the policy and law actually land. Before we roll the footage, do the Texas two-step. Smash that like button, drop a comment, share this everywhere, and subscribe so you don't miss the document drops and follow-ups. Your support keeps this watchdog fed, preferably with brisket. The sequence of events from verbal to physical, the deputy's investigative steps and handcuffing choice, any statements about donations, context, and influence, After the video, I'll walk you through the policy, the law, and the paper trail I've already requested. All right, March 18th, JJ's Roadhouse, Whitney, Texas. Roll it.
911, what's your emergency?
I just got in a bar fight over here at, where am I? Yeah, where am I at? I'm at Roadhouse.
You're at where?
I'm at JJ's.
You're at JJ's?
Yep.
And you just got in a bar fight?
Uh-huh. Well, I got punched in the mouth.
You got punched in the mouth? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the guy or woman who punched you, was it a guy or a girl?
Yes, it was a guy. He's here.
He's still there?
Yes, he is.
Okay. JJ. Okay.
No.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Abel.
What is it?
Abel.
Spell that for me.
A-B-E-L.
What's your last name, Abel?
Dillard. D-I-L-L-A-R.
Dillard?
D-I-L-L-A-R.
Okay. And your phone number?
90, yes.
Okay. Okay. Who, do you know the guy's name that punched you?
Yeah, Jerry Moore. You know him too.
Gary Moore?
Jerry. Jerrymore.
Okay. Why did he punch you?
I confronted him about something, and he just straight up hit me in the mouth.
Okay.
Oh, 104, I see it. I'll head that way since I clear. I'm standing on that 104 SO. Are both parties still on the scene?
Affirmative, both are still on scene.
Table.
104 status. 802 status.
I'm 10-4. I'm out here speaking to the other party involved in this. Both these calls are tied together.
Receipt. 104 status.
802. I'm going to be clearing up here momentarily. I'll head his direction.
Receipt. 112 status. Receipt.
802.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. 104 is 10-4. I believe he's inside speaking with manager right now.
Receipt, thank you. 104 status.
104, sir.
Go ahead.
So that subject in custody. If you could see if you can locate a 27 for him, please.
Your assigned call has been updated.
How's it going? Well, I guess I need to make a police report.
What's going on?
I was at the bar. I was sitting at the bar, and this gentleman came in that had been spreading rumors about me. He tried to sit next to me, and I told him, get away from me. You know, I don't want to talk to you. Just leave me alone. And he sucker punched me in the mouth.
Okay. Is he still inside?
Yeah.
Are you want to pursue any charges?
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Jerry Moore.
And what's he wearing?
A Hawaiian shirt.
Any other clothing description or anything? White, black, Hispanic?
No, he's white. You'll see the biggest guy in there with a Hawaiian shirt.
Okay. All right, let me see your hands. Put more for him. Okay.
But he said that I've been calling him some sexual predator or something. I bought him a shot. I gave him a beer, and he said, I don't want it. He shoved it at me and fucking shoved it in my face, and I fucking swung at him. That's it. It's the bottom line. I hit him. And then he started tackling me.
You got anything on you?
No.
Hold on.
You know, brother. Really? You're going to do this to me? Over here. Over here. Here's the ball. Well, sir. Let's watch back there. I forgot what's going on, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing.
Jim is pulling up the video.
Okay.
And
I don't know all the details. I came in.
This is something that happened recently.
Well, you know how this is Whitney and it's a small town.
Mm-hmm. It's Whitney.
We
just closed on property up the road.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if you need us, all you gotta do is call.
I told both of them, I said, I really don't care what words were said.
Yeah.
I go by actions.
You don't fight this
You put your hands on somebody, you're done.
Yeah.
And I do apologize. I was not planning on doing any work tonight. I've been celebrating on buying a new house.
Yeah, we bought a house in 7 acres. So.
Hey, it's unlocked. You want me to lock it?
Hang on.
Huh?
I'll ask him to get. I'll get the keys and I'll lock it.
Okay. You need me to bail you out?
I should need a bail bondsman. He's about to let this drunk driver drive home.
You want me to bail you out?
I don't need bail. I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll bail you out if you need me to.
I know. You're good.
I'm serious. Listen to me.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Okay.
Just
You got
let.
your keys?
Huh?
You got your keys?
No, they're in the center.
I'm going to grab them, all right?
All right, hang on. Look, let the officer come over here. I know
I'm
him.
not going to have them. I'm going to give them to Chris.
Hang on. I'll give them to Mandy in a minute.
All
All right.
Because the girls carried out that water, and I'm like, honey, only an owner can carry out water. You need water. You can't carry out anything at the bottom.
Yeah, out there. That's what I was doing. I was outside dealing with him.
Okay, slow it down, because he'll be ordering 2 cherry bombs. You know where it was.
Did anybody pay attention to the time?
I videotaped it, so I should be able to pull it up.
Yeah.
And so, 23:22.
23:22. On and just see what they'll say up there. Does one of them say Zoom?
Maintenance. I checked. The Zoom is here. That's search, but it should.
Can you dragging? Can you like click and drag in?
23:22. Let me get a little bit closer. And it's not letting me do that. There is a way to zoom, but I'd have to play with it and do.
I think it's right there. Digital Zoom.
And I think that's it.
The timeline's up there where you can.
It's at 21. It doesn't let me forward anything because we're in Zoom to show this up.
Right, but
no, I was looking for a cigarette, but
just wait. He don't smoke.
Well, take a hit. Damn.
Not very hard.
Damn, officer.
I smoke, but I smoke cigars. So.
That's half speed.
Yeah, Jerry Sucker punched him. And here comes Matthew. That's our son right there. Yeah. That's a Jerry thing.
Mm-hmm.
In more than one ways. I don't care what words are said, since I don't have my own. I don't care about words. You put your hands on someone, you're wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's my determination right there, gentlemen. I do appreciate y'all.
I'm sorry you had to come out.
That's what we have videos for. Tells the whole story.
So we're good with everything? I can go live?
I believe so. And I know y'all have told me once before, but I'm terrible with names. Can you tell me one more time what's your name?
Jerry Sanderford.
James
Fannon.
Fannon.
Okay.
Frank, A-N-N-O-N.
I know I have your ID on file.
Sand E.R. Ford.
Because I've been to prison once or twice.
I was the cop. He's the accountant.
He's the retired cop.
Hey man, I'm gonna read you something real quick, okay? You have the right to remain silent and
For
think you say you
what?
can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to hire an attorney and have one present with you during your questioning anytime if you wish. You also have the right to terminate any questions, not answer any questions if you so wish. You understand these rights if I've explained them to you.
No, sir. For what?
Sir?
What is the reason?
You're about to go to jail?
For what?
Assault.
What? Because he threw a shot first at me. He should go to jail. Look at he's drinking.
I went and looked over
Look
there.
at the deal.
I went and looked at the
he
video.
threw the shot at me.
I went and looked at the video.
Did you look at it?
I don't see him throw a shot. I see him.
Look at the video.
I see
He
him place
threw
a
the shot at me. I said, "Hey, Abel." He said, "Oh, you're saying I'm a sexual predator?" I said, "I never said nothing about that." I said, "Here's a shot." He goes, "I don't want nothing to do." Sling a shot in my face, and that's when I punched him. He hit me first.
I didn't see him hit you first. I seen him sit there.
Look at the camera.
I looked at it. I looked at it. I got a
Come on.
copy of it.
I've been on the rotation here for 19 years. I've helped police officers out. I've helped police officers when they've been tackled by predators or whatever. Jumped on, you can ask Rodney Watson.
Okay.
And ask the sheriff. Guys jumped on the deputies. I've been there, and I've jumped on other guys that assaulted them. But y'all are letting a drunk driver drive a truck off right there. He slung the shot at me first, or I wouldn't have ever hit him. He worked for me for 15 years at Speedway.
Okay.
Did you really look at the video? Come on.
I looked at the video.
You know me.
I'll even show you the video.
This is ridiculous.
I'll even show you the video.
He shoved the shot in my face, or I wouldn't have ever swung on him.
Alright.
Y'all got other
Look
shit
here.
to fry.
Here we are, right there.
He shoves the shot right at me. I said, "Here. Here's a shot." And then he pushes it right at me.
I didn't see him throw nothing
Oh,
at you, Jerry.
God, you didn't see it before it?
There's nothing. He didn't throw anything.
You can't see it because he's right there in front of it. Can you see another angle? He shoved the shot in my face before I hit him.
Jerry, his hands are down.
Come on.
You don't
Can I at least get my keys in my truck and let one of my guys from Waco Towing come get my goddamn truck? I've never been arrested before in my life.
Okay, so
Come on.
They are going to let you get the keys and get the keys to somebody, so that way your car's not sitting here, okay? You got your keys back here?
No, one of them guys took them in there a while ago.
Okay. All right.
Are you
Who took your keys in there?
Oh, one of the guys that are over there.
Okay. All right. Here, put your hands up front. I'm not going to cuff you in the back, okay? Up front.
Can I at least call my boss? Can I at least call the judge? The judge is one of my buddies. Here, I got his number in my phone.
Alright. We're not making any calls right now, but you can make some in a little bit, okay? Alright, go ahead and jump on in for me real quick, Jerry.
Are you for real right now?
Dead serious.
Damn. Dead serious. After he... Jerry, ask him. He swung the shot at me first, did he not?
Have a seat.
We just saw the video.
Have a seat, man.
We just watched the video. I'm sorry.
Have a seat.
Can you get Mandy to get... or we get... One of the guys over there took my keys in there. I want to give the... At least call Lee at Absolute and let him come get my damn truck.
Who got your keys?
Or call my boss at Waco
Jerry, who
Towing.
got your keys?
There was some guy walked over here and I left my keys in the truck.
Okay, because Mandy was asking, and I said I would see what's going
Somebody
on, and I would make sure
he
she
said,
had
"Hey, your keys are in the truck." He hit my lock, and he walked in there with him.
Okay.
This is
I'll find out who
bullshit.
has it, Jerry.
Okay. All right, go ahead and jump on in for me real quick, Jerry.
You're dead serious right now.
Yes,
After
ma'am.
all the bullshit I've been through.
Yes. Man, I
After
got a job
everything
to do.
I've ever did, I know you got a job, dude.
So,
but
go ahead and
damn.
jump on in, Jerry.
What am I? What's the charges?
Assault? Yes, sir. Assault.
You better go to jail for assault too, for fucking throwing a shot at my face.
Jump on up here, Jerry. You got your ID? So tell me again what happened, man.
So, I was here, I was thinking, that notion. If you tell me I was talking to some friend of him. So when he comes to the bar, apparently he knows he's going to live it, we're not going to invite him. He comes up and buys me a pack of, hey, I heard you go back to the city. I heard you say that you're strong on the razor. It's a razor. So what does he do? He took the phone. Okay, I'm going to come up and tell him.
Throw anything in his face or anything?
Yeah.
Anything drinking him? Let me get the picture, baby. Are you good to be driving? God, dog it. Not rolling, I'm rolling. You all want to take charges?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Is it hurt?
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay, on a scale of 0 to 10, we'll be in those things. I need more things. That is good, too.
It's a fact, it hurts, but it's not. I'll be fine.
Was it unwanted? Did you contact anyone?
Oh, yeah, it was unwanted.
I know these are pretty questions, but I have to ask them about that. Was it offensive to you?
The stuff that he was saying to me was offensive, and the fact that he touched me was offensive, yes.
Was it provocative? You think he was trying to provoke you?
I don't know why he bought me a shot. I kind of think it was. And like I said, I don't. I mean, for somebody to come up and bring me a shot, he might have been egging me on. But I'm not like that. I will not fight nobody.
Are y'all related in any way?
I used to work for him for over 10 years.
Okay. But other than that, are y'all related? No blood, man. I think your hands are good. All right. Put my hands in. Let me get you everything in the physical.
Hey Siri, call attorney.
Whoever located his keys really are.
Phil, let a guy that's been driving drive on.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna get out of here.
If you need anything, let us know. If you need a copy of it, or
yeah, I probably will. So.
Okay, we'll holler at us tomorrow.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Have a good one.
Appreciate you. It's like you're out late, so
yeah.
Let me get him buckled in.
Did y'all at least find somebody that had my keys?
Yeah, I think your girlfriend has them.
Let me see what I have. Good.
Seat down here. Can you hold this for me?
You know my attorney he's a judge now in Fort Worth, right?
Oh yeah?
You just let a drunk guy drive drunk leaving here too, right? That assaulted me first. Why didn't you take him to jail?
Oh yeah, isn't she? Yep. Alright.
Why do you let him drive? I'm asking a good question. I mean, why'd you let him drive after you were 30 years?
Water for us, son. Show that subject in custody. If you're good, so if you can locate a 27 for him, please.
I mean, statute of limitations, fair is fair.
Your assigned call has been updated. Your assigned call has been updated. Your assigned call has been updated.
Hey Siri, call Lee Harris, cell phone, mobile. It's not good for you, brother. I'm just going to tell you that. I'm going to file a official complaint. You can turn the phone off. You can call Lee Harris, whatever. Why'd you choose his side over mine when he swung at me first? He swung the glass jar at me first. And why ain't he getting the same as I am? Honestly. I'm just asking a question.
I've answered that question several times.
Everything I've done for this county and all the things I do for the sheriff's office, all the stuff I do. 19 years I was when I on Speedway, all the donations I made to the sheriff's office and stuff, I get treated like the worst criminal there is. This is ridiculous. All the taxes I pay in this county, I pay your salary, do my civil duty and everything, and you're looking at the wrong view of the camera. And he swung at me first, and he gets a drive off. Didn't do any wrong.
That's fair. You can think that.
All the criminals and guns I've had pointed at me, knives I've had, and everything. I just think this is ridiculous. But every time I'm on patrol, I think you're one of the best deputies there is on duty.
Well, I appreciate that.
And that's all I'm true.
Say what?
Have I ever been arrested for anything?
I have no idea, Jerry. I haven't looked at your stuff.
Last January, she works at the Hillsborough PD. Have I ever been arrested for anything?
I have no idea, Jerry. I haven't looked.
I think you're calling me out just to make a point. I'm just saying he should have got the same treatment I'm getting, and I'm thinking you're doing me wrong, and I'm going to file official complaint.
That's your right to do so, sir.
And I have all the right to, right or wrong.
Yes, sir, you do.
Could you at least give me at least a damn ticket for assault instead of this? Will you at least keep
Jerry, if I could, I would.
Really?
Will you get your application?
Here, will you just keep it in the front and I'll get it later? I ain't ever been arrested for nothing.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing. Jerry, you can have a seat right over here.
Brandon? Brandon? This one? Okay.
You can have a seat.
You better know nothing about it.
What's
Can you
up?
not just give me a ticket for it?
If I could, I would, Jerry, but I can't under the circumstances. Yes,
Hey,
ma'am.
did you not see the camera view where he swung at me first? Right or wrong?
I didn't see that, Jerry.
That's because the camera's facing the other way. You can't prove it because the camera's facing
No.
Okay, thank you. Just want to double check. Here, go, I'll find it. Thank you.
How much money I give to the sheriff's office every year? Right or wrong? Christmas parties and all.
Jerry, I have no idea. I don't handle anything
I've owned
doing.
Speedway Towing for 19 years.
I have nothing
And I've
doing
done
with.
everything good for the whole sheriff's department. Drug intervention, everything. If I would have really assaulted this guy, and first, if you look at the camera from the other way and ask them for another camera view, you'd see that he swung on me first. Would I lie to you? How many times have I called you next door when there was a guy fucking breaking in next door? Ask the past deputies. Ask Joe Schultz. I've jumped on guys that have jumped on him. When I've been in I've done so many things, and I wouldn't lie to you.
Jerry, what's your telephone number?
Can you call Rodney down here? Dude, he vouched for me. I've done a lot of shit for the sheriff's office. Reality.
Jerry, if I can't prove it, then how the hell am I gonna make a difference in that? If you can't prove it, how the hell can I?
Have I not ever been 100% honest with you?
I understand that, Jerry, but I'm also telling you what my eyes are looking at too.
I'm telling you what I seen in the camera is he threw the glass at me first.
We're looking at two totally different things then, Jerry.
You can't see because all you see is the angle of that camera where he never shoved the glass at me first.
Jerry,
so
Jerry,
I can prove
Jerry,
both ways.
Jerry.
It's not what you know, it's who you know in this county. I already know.
Jerry, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
20 years.
Is there anything I'm gonna say going to change your opinion?
No.
Okay.
And like I said,
nothing you say is gonna change mine.
Have I ever said anything bad about you or anything?
I never said you did.
I just said I'm going to prove
That's not the question. That's not the
when we
question
go
at
to
hand.
court.
It's not the question at hand, okay?
Am I judging you as a deputy? No, I think you do a great job.
Well, I appreciate
right
that.
Or wrong.
I appreciate
and
that.
And I don't say that to you in the truck.
I appreciate
but I think
that.
you've seen the wrong angle of the camera, and I think you let a drunk driver drive off tonight, and that's my fight. You let him drive off after he assaulted me first. I never, ever in my life have never responded to a situation.
Quick question.
Quick question.
Who's this telephone number belong to?
I have no idea. Who you got?
This is the one that you just wrote. It's the one you just wrote down.
It's the first contact you got. Down. Was this one?
That's pretty wrong.
This one.
She's got her phone off because she's got to go to work tomorrow night. The second number I put in there is my attorney.
Do you want to use that as your emergency contact?
No. I mean, Brittany's fine as an emergency contact. That's fine.
Brittany, what's your last name? I'm sorry? Rhodes? Hey, Jackson, give me 1 second, okay, if you don't mind, please.
Yes, sir.
How old is she, Brittany?
She's 10 years younger than me. So
28?
29.
29. And what's her relationship to you? And do you know her address? No. Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm thinking now. What's the extension of dispatch? What's the extension of dispatch?
Oh, to dispatch the front?
Yeah.
223.
Hello? Hello? Hey, that 43 that y'all attached, that's not the subject. That 43 that was attached, that's not the subject.
Arlene Haley? That's my daughter's, Arlene Haley.
Okay, thank you.
Scars. Of course, tattoos. Do you have tattoos underneath you? Just on your arms? Okay. Let's come around and this side first. Is that all of it?
Hey,
Sign it.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Since that's all your property. I had no list of all your cards in there. I had a couple had no line short. You got all your MasterCards and your Visas. Some more right there and one cell phone. Oh, wait.
Yeah, all my cards.
Yep. $10 and
I had a check to signature signs, and that's it. I had no dollar. Are you doing this just to make an example out of me?
No, sir. You know me. You know me, right?
Yes, I
I'm
do.
pretty dadgum by the book, right?
And why wouldn't you take him to jail for the same offense? I
Because-
mean, fair's fair.
Jerry.
Ask it.
Jerry,
I'm
how
asking
many
you as a
times-
friend and as a peace officer.
And I'm telling you, as a friend and as a peace officer, I didn't see him on any point during that video chunk a drink in your face.
Shoves it at me. I would never. I don't do nothing but retaliate if I ever done anything. God, y'all can look at old sheriff's office videos where there's been monsters. I took guns away from a guy that was shooting trunk monkey, or pulled a gun at another deputy and had it at his head in the front of the not county, but in front of the. You not believe me?
I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just telling you what I got to go on. And
I
like
but
you.
do you know? I know you.
I like you.
I know you like me. I'm just saying.
But you know me. And if you know me, then you know what I'm going to do what I feel is
But
right to do.
if anybody else, they would have ran, right? Did I run from the scene of the crime or anything like that? I stood my ground and I told you the truth. He swung at me first and I hit him back.
Okay. I'm just telling
Why would you not do your job and arrest him and do the
Jerry.
same thing?
Jerry, if you don't think I'm doing my job, I'm quite sure we're going to have this conversation more than one time.
I know we are because I'm going to take you to court on it.
That's fine.
Because we're going to view the camera
that's fine.
at different angles, but I just want you to treat me in the same respect as you treat everybody else.
I have not been disrespectful to you.
No, sir, you're not being disrespectful. The only thing you disrespect me is not taking him to jail is the same thing.
Can I get your signature right there, please?
It's just not fair. And that's my bit.
And I can understand that, Jerry. I can understand you're feeling that way. Hell, I've arrested thousands of people and not one of them has ever felt that it was fair.
And I've never even been to jail in my life, and I don't want to be in there with this guy, fucking weirdo, looking at me over here, going to kill me in a cell. You know what I mean? I'm scared to death right now because I've never even been to jail in my life. Look at my record. One thing I've ever been to jail for, I did a walkthrough for child support, and I paid my dues. Right or wrong?
I don't know yet, Jerry.
Look me up. I'm just saying, can't you give me just an assault ticket?
Jerry, if I
I
could give you a ticket, you would have a ticket.
I got fucking Frankenstein behind you over here looking at me like I'm going to be thrown in there with him.
You're not going to be thrown in.
Okay, I don't want to be. That's why I'm getting out.
Oh, you're not included now.
Okay, well, you know what I'm feeling? I've never been in trouble a day in my life. Dude, look me up. I even started going through police academy in it. I dropped out because I made more money being a record driver, right or wrong. I started my own company, my own speedway for 19 years, just sold it to Big Daddies. Now I'm working for Waco Towing. Phone's right there. Been manager for 2 years there now, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Have I always been respectful to you every scene?
Every single time, and I've always been respectful to you as
And the
well.
damn first night I go out there, I shouldn't even went out there. And I knew better.
All right, Joshua, can I get your John Henry right here, please?
Sir?
Can I get your John Henry right here, please? Yo.
And this one right here?
Yeah, right here. Yeah, I made a mistake. We're good. I'm sorry.
A lot of mistakes tonight.
Appreciate you.
What's up?
I'm going to email this to you, and I'll see you PC over in a second.
You don't think you made a mistake letting him drive off tonight?
No, sir. I think the right person's
You
in
think-
jail right now.
For real?
Yes.
After he's been there the whole night, and even the owners of the bar took up for me.
You asked me a question, and I'm telling you. Now,
Really, you do?
We know a whole lot about me, but bull crapping is not one of them, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right then.
You don't think he deserves the same thing?
Jerry, if I saw the same thing, he'd be here. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. If I'd have seen the same thing, he would have been here. But I didn't see the same thing. And I've looked at it. And I've looked at it in slow motion.
How many cameras did you look
And I
at?
looked
One
at it
view
in
where
slow
you didn't
motion.
see him swing at me.
Okay. Well, Jackson.
Just gonna let you remember that when we're at a police chase or anything, and one guy jumps on you, and I jump on the guy, then I save your life. You'd be like, Jerry, I wish I had. But I'm not. I'm not that guy.
Wait, what do they want to know?
Trader to give the knife away. Yes, the sheriff. The guy gave the knife to me. Even when he had him a gun. Will Hendricks used to be at the sheriff's office here. He was tackled at the cafe by a perpetrator. Took his gun away. They got it on video. I got the big guy to give the gun to me. How many times have I called the sheriff's office after they missed a search? How much drugs they found? Me.
I have no idea, Jerry.
But I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Dude, I'm the good guy here, and I'm getting
I ain't never
the bad
I
guy.
ain't never one time said you were the bad guy. I ain't never one time said anything
But you're
about
treating
you
me
or what
like
you
that
did.
one.
I ain't treating
When
you.
I didn't do nothing wrong,
Jerry,
I defended myself.
I'm treating you nicer than I treat most people I bring in. 'Cause this conversation
But
would have
I'm
been on 15 minutes ago.
Tonight, I defended myself.
I understand. And what I'm telling
And
you.
I was at the wrong place at the wrong
What
time.
I want you to understand, Jerry, is
And I walked out there to you, and I told you the truth.
Jerry, you've been telling me the same thing for the past hour now. And I've been telling you the same thing. And I asked you a while ago, was anything I'm gonna say gonna change your opinion? And you said no. And I'm telling
it's not,
and
because
I'm telling
not
you.
that guy.
Hold on. And I'm telling you.
I'm gonna do my job every day. When
Okay.
y'all call me to come get a vehicle,
And I'm gonna do mine.
And I'm gonna do mine, and I'm still gonna back you up.
And here's what I'm telling you.
Because I know both of us are in the right tonight.
And here's
other
what
than you let him go,
And
you're
here's-
treating
Jerry,
me
here's what I tell
when
you,
you should have
okay?
treated him the same respect you're giving me tonight. He
Here's
should
what
be
I
in
tell
here
you,
with
Jerry.
me.
Here's what I tell you. It could be my mama. It could be either one of my brothers and sisters. If they put their hands on somebody, they can be my mama and brought me into here. I'm taking them to jail. If that's what they want to
Self-defense!
call it, Okay? All right. I didn't see no self-defense. Jerry,
You
fortunately,
look
I've got
here.
to go back
Love
out
you,
here,
brother.
okay?
Have a good night.
All right.
I'm all good.
Y'all have a good one. Y'all, make sure y'all, and I'm not joking, make sure y'all treat him well. I like Jerry. No, I'm all right. Appreciate it.
All right, watchdogs, let's land this plane. Tonight's episode of How Not to Handle a Bar Dispute stars Jerry Moore, the tow truck owner. Allegedly full of liquid courage at JJ's Roadhouse in Whitney, Texas of March 18th of 23. What the video and audio show, a verbal dust-up with former employee Abel Billard, a drink gesture, and what looks like a sucker punch. Abel calls 911 and waits outside. A Hill County deputy by the name of Deputy Vernon Busby arrives, checks videos, stays professional, reads Miranda rights, and arrests the person he believes is the offender. Through it all, we hear the great name Drop Olympics, mentions of former Sheriff Rodney Watson, talk about donations to the sheriff's office, and request to even call a judge. There are also claims about what went on at the towing companies. Now, those are allegations, and we'll verify them with records, not rumors. Everyone is presumed innocent. Jerry also delivers the classic, "It's not what you know, it's who you know in this county. I'm the good guy," and the heartfelt, "Can I just get a ticket?" Look, this isn't a menu. You don't get to pick your consequences. And for the record, name dropping doesn't beat video. Ever. Credit where it's due. Deputy Busby stays calm and professional the entire time, even using front cuffs. We'll review the policy on that, but the contrast is hard to miss. Name dropping on one side, note taking on the other. One of those wins in court, the other wins at karaoke night. Let me be crystal clear. We've heard a lot about possible kickbacks, rotationless favoritism, and other unethical practices, but those are allegations. We will test every claim against document, policies, and logs. No speculation here. Here's what happens next. We're filing record requests with the Hill County Sheriff's Office, Hillsborough Police Department, Whitney Police Department, and the tow truck rotation. We're pulling TDLR towing and vehicle storage licenses. Any complaints or discipline for Jerry's towing and Speedway towing. And we're checking court dockets for dispositions tied to this incident. If favoritism or rule bending is happening, we'll bring you the paperwork. If not, I'll say that too. So, Jerry, next time you want to impress a deputy, try not throwing hands and not throwing names. Cameras don't care who you call, they care what you do. Donations don't buy discounts, and open records don't accept coupons. This is BZ Watchdog News Network. Support real investigations by becoming a channel member, picking up some merch, or dropping a donation to fuel the document dives. The links are down below. Before you go, smash that like button, drop a comment, share this everywhere, and subscribe so you don't miss the follow-ups. Sunlight is still the best disinfectant. I'm your boy BZ Watchdog, and we're just getting started. If it's public, we'll find it. If it's dirty, we'll bleach it with more sunlight. I'll see you in the next video.
Freedom of Information Act. FOIA.
BZ Watchdog News Network. BZ Watchdog.